Hello friends, I hope everyone's well today. What have you all been up to? What have I been up to? Well, we had a wedding earlier on last Saturday. We had a wedding which was lovely. This spring weather is just beautiful. Yeah, so I think we're going to have a cold spell next week. So yeah, I'm just waiting for people to join me. When comments start coming, I'll know that someone's here. Nothing's come through on my iPad yet, just checking, so just bear with me. Who is that? Hello Margaret, thanks for joining me. I'm just, there's a bit of a lag in between my phone and my iPad, I think, so, oh, here we go. There, that's better. Okay, so I'm Cheryl Algie from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, Australia. So I was just saying we had a wedding at the weekend. I haven't done a whole lot other than that was exciting for the week. Had some medical appointments and a trip out of town for one of them. So, and been prepping for my big Christmas class, not this Saturday, but the one after. We're going to be all day creating beautiful Christmas cards. Well, I hope the ladies think they're beautiful. I certainly do. So today I wanted to point out some of the things that the products that you may have missed in the online store and in the mini catalogue. Actually, I meant to grab out my translucent florals. I think I put it away because I thought the paper, I could cut out the paper with the dies, but you can't, so that was a bit disappointing. But anyway, I don't mind fussy cutting with my scissors. I've got to get used to flipping my camera. Now, where is translucent florals in the book? Here we go, page 56. I'm not going to be using that today, but this is what the paper, you'll see that. So that's the set that goes with that, and you can stamp as well as use the paper. The paper is absolutely beautiful. I couldn't leave it there, I had to buy it, of course, because it's got pink in it, and I love pink. So you get this, these are the different papers in it, and the backs of them are just a wash, which is also really lovely. These ones you can see I've chopped out quite a few of them. They're large enough to cut out those flowers and use on your projects, which is what I've done for my projects I've prepared for you today. And you get some leaves and just a peacock wash on the back. This one's got little flowers and Flitzo coral wash on the back. More big flowers you can cut out. That's the same as the other sheet, of course. Then you've got the leaves with the, I think it's Pool Party on the back. I think I might have showed you that one. Yes, I did. And that one's got the green. I'm using that one, I think, today. Yeah. And some Parakeet Party. And that's on available through the online store. So you won't find it in any catalogue, and it's while supplies last. But while we've got the set in the book, I thought it would be good to point that out. So it's got Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, Bubble Bath, Calypso Coral, Fresh Freesia, Lemon Lolly, Parakeet Party, Pool Party, and Pretty Peacock in it. They're the colours that are in it. I've used, for my first card, I've used the Deckled Circles, and I've used Parakeet Party and Pretty Peacock for my base and my layers. Okay, so let's get started. This card evolved because I was trying to find a good fun fold to use this paper with, and do you think I could think of anything? Then I started to do one fold and it wasn't working out, so it's not the card that I started with, but hence I've cut out bits and pieces and I've just made it work with what I've done. So I'll show you what I did. So this is just a normal card base. Pretend I haven't stuck that down. So which is 21 centimetres by 14.85, and then I've just scored it in half at 10.5, like so, and then again at 5.25, about there, like that. Or you could just wing it and fold it in half and then back on itself if you wanted to. Okay, not quite sure how it's going to work out. I think it'll be fine. And then my layers, I'll put the measurements up later. You could do whatever size layers you wanted. So I've got them already done. Take my little lid off there. I wrecked my other seal container. Luckily I had ordered some full size, or some not full size, they're all full sizes. Some by mistake I'd ordered some that have got the outside piece as well, so that was a bit lucky for me. And you could make this is probably not exactly what it should be, but it was I'm planning on working out that other, it's a fold that I've done before, the other one, and it was taking too long, so I thought I've got to get this show on the road, so I just went with what I had cut out and made it work. I'm just making sure I've got about the same there, and I don't know, do we want to put, maybe we will use, because I just thought this sentiment, what do I do with my block? As long as I can get it straight. Layering cardstock is Pretty Peacock. Let's use that. See if I can get this straight. That's straight on there. I put this straight on my piece. And I want to leave room to write. That's probably not perfect, but it's okay. I'll probably use Peacock again for the sentiment on the outside as well. So it's really just I guess it's just a bit of a Z fold. But I've cut this down so that I was struggling because you could see through. I was going to put my words there, but I fiddled a bit and decided that because I didn't want that showing like that, and I did that, so if I make sure that's over there a bit, you can't see it until you open it up. So I'll just make sure I've got, I think I can remember where I roughly am. Sort of making it like in the middle. Be a little bit crooked. That's better. And then I have fussy cut one of these flowers, this group of flowers. You can see they're the same as the stamp set from from the, oh, I think I wanted to go that way, didn't I? And what I planned to do was to put that, oh goodness, there, maybe. And that's what I'm using my deckled circles for. And I plan to put a sentiment. Just now I've got to scrabble to find a congratulation, because this would make a nice wedding card. And I may put some, I'm going to see, may put some ribbon underneath there perhaps. This is the bit I hadn't quite worked out what I wanted to do. I don't think there's enough room to tie a bow. Oh, come on. You're not behaving very well. Just want to see what that might look like. I think I do like that, or we could use, I think I prefer that. We could do the pink. Oh, that's pretty too. Oh, that is nice. Oh, we could do the green. Too many choices. Dampen up. Too many choices. This isn't actually Parakeet Party, but it would be fine if we wanted to use that. I'm not a fan of that. So it's between the pink and the silver. Now, I need to find a congratulations. I don't think there's one in there. Oh, yes, there is. Perfect. Don't have to look. So then we could have let's clean that one, because I might use that block. Don't look how grotty my chamois is. It's pretty grotty. I've got something stuck in there. A bit of glue. Oh well, it's stamped okay, so it didn't hurt it. And will this fit? Not really. I like to do my bigger stamps. I like to do them like that. Now, just got to position where I want this. Probably should have done it off the block so I can work out where it's going to fit. I'll have to do it separately. Don't like that. Maybe just across the top. Do you think? We'll see. We'll just have to cut out more cardstock if we don't like it. I'm trying to find the right side of that. My eyes aren't seeing very well as usual. Practice stamp and make sure we can get it straight. Oops. Push it along the bottom of the, and I didn't. I always have myself all crammed up. You guys do that? I bet you do. And that's not really straight either. I think it's the stamp that's a bit crooked. There we go. That was straight. I don't really know what the point was because I've got to get it straight on here, not there, don't I? Let's see. That's okay. Bring that off. Away. Okay. I'll stick this on here first. And did we decide what ribbon we would like? Hello, Lynn. Thank you from Western Australia. Anyone? Anyone got any ribbon ideas? You know I love pink, but nothing else on the card is pink, really. And if I was going to give it for a wedding card, probably the silver might be best. Not quite sure how I'm going to do this ribbon. Let's see. Maybe just a bit more than that. I want it to show. Let me see whether that looks any good. Yeah, I don't mind that. She says shifting it. Or maybe this is too thick to do that with. Maybe. Oh no, that's all right. That's all right. Come here. I'm going to put a piece of tape across there because it's not going to let me do that in mid-air, is it? I might cut this one on an angle first. I want this one not the same. I want it a bit longer. There we go. Love this ribbon. Oh yeah, I like that. Now we'll have some dimensionals. To pop that on there. On there. I think I got all the flour on there, didn't I? I think. If I didn't, we need to shift the dimensionals. But with this one, we just need to put it, and we need to have it straight, of course. We need to have our congratulations straight. Just need to put some dimensionals on this half. Don't put them right across or your card will shut. Do you love this DSP? It's just so, so pretty. Now, make sure that's there in the right spot. And pretty much centre that. Centre that, have that straight. Make sure I haven't got any dimensionals where I don't want them. And I haven't. I've got a bit of sticky on the back of you. my eraser. That'll be from all my manipulations of this card, trying to get it right. Now, so I've got these sparkly ones, but I haven't used many of the green ones. Let's see what they look like. Might be the wrong green. Yeah, seeing it's a wedding, well, potentially a wedding. Not saying it is, not saying it isn't. Be for whatever I want it to be for, can't it? Where's mine? Take your pick tool. I have a big one here. Medium one here. Oops. Oh, no, it didn't come off. Still on the paper. Gotcha. Oh, got glue off my tool on it. And another one like that, I think. I do. I'll leave them there because I might use them for the next one. Haven't really given that a lot of thought. So how gorgeous is that? Do you love it? I do. Beautiful. Now, and for the envelope, I would cut out one of the flowers again and pop that on there. Now, for this next one, we have done similar to this in class. Now we have, that's from inside, I'm not going to grab those out yet. We have our mat, so we have our card base. You could easily do this wherever you live, whichever area you live in. So we have just our, for us in that use metric, our base is 14.85 by 21 centimetres, scored in half at 10.5. This piece here is 10 by 14.3 centimetres. And then we're going to mark, I already have, I'll just show you what I did. Just with a pencil and a ruler on the, so hopefully you can all see that. Let's put that up. So just on the bottom right, that's right, isn't it? Yeah, bottom right, we're measuring 2.5 centimetres, and on the top left, we're measuring 2.5 centimetres there. Okay, so that's there and there. I've already measured, so I'm not going to draw all over it again. And then we're going to cut from one of those marks to the other. It doesn't have to be exact, I don't think. Oh, I didn't pay attention to... Oh, let's just do it. It's wrong. Well, it's going to be too bad, isn't it? Ah, picking things up. It's not good. Right, so then we're going to flip that one. Oops, no we're not. And put that one down, and we're going to pop that one there. Did you see that? One gets flipped and one stays the same. Your piece of white, now that was, I'll tell you the measurements. That was 9 by 13.3. Sequin there. I've been playing with sequins yesterday. So then we're going to stick, oh, hang on, yeah, the flowers are up the right way. If I had have done it that way, I could have, maybe. I could have done it that way, and then I'd put my words there, but I'm going to do it this way. Sorry if that's confusing for you. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And our words are going to go there. I've got to find some words. My ruler to get away. I thought the thanks from Circle Sayings. I thought, because I need a thank you card. I've received 2 cards in the mail this week, so I'd like to send a thank you to those people. So that can go there, and I think I'll use, seeing as my card base is very versed, let's just, because this is a photopolymer stamp, glue on my fingers, things flying everywhere. Just making sure that I can put stamps. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay, I'll push this, put these back to where I had them. Because you want to make sure you've, and always stamp. That under there so we've got more floral showing, hey? Always stamp first, because then if you screw it up, you can turn it around and put the paper, or you can flip it over. You don't have to start again. Always a bonus. Now, if I make sure that's straight, this technically should be straight, shouldn't it? A perfect little thank you card. Just clean that. Pretty good. Hello, Cheryl O'Brien. How are you? You finally caught me live. Well, we had a few issues with the camera. I don't normally show my face, and I was all turned around. This is a great little fold for you, Cheryl. Not a fold, a great little design. We've done this in class. So we're going to adhere our that may be a little bit crooked, but we'll go with it. And then this one, making sure I've got glue on the edge of that pointy bit. Looks like I've got ink on my fingers there. Okay. Push that in there. And that goes on. That just goes on there then. that up. Yes, let's be adventurous and pop it up. Oops, don't want black. Just to give it a bit more interest. Okay, they're all off. Don't tell anyone my thank you's a bit crooked, will you? Push it down a little bit. Blind man be good to see it. And for the inside, I'm not going to use that because I don't want it spilling out. Actually, I'm going to put the glue on here because I don't want to make a mess with that going everywhere either. Use this for a bit, it's not going to come out. Yes, it is. Just put a thin line there. Doesn't matter if it's straight, you can work it out. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I want the colours, more colours than not. Push that across there. Snip that off. And that can go on the inside. And we might need some gems for the outside of this. Let's see what we've got. Something, was I going to put a flat, oh no, that was for the envelope. Yeah, that was for the envelope. Let's do that. Just need some gems now. There's a fantastic new joining offer as well. That's right, that way. I did put it on my story yesterday, so if you check out the website on the, let me think, it's October, which it is next week. I think it's Monday. Should have checked all my facts before I went live, shouldn't I? Now, don't think I want to go too flash for a thank you card. I think I just want to put some rhinestones on here. Not sure where. This is the one we made in class earlier this year. Grab my take your pick tool again. And I'll just copy what I did there. I just put them there. Might have had some pink ones, I'm not sure. Should have been more organised, shouldn't I? That's okay. Alright. Who's going to put in an order to get this DSP? You can see two different, well, I haven't used different DSP, I don't think, have I? But I've used different colours, peacock and parakeet party on that one, and berry burst and bubble bath on that one. So what do you think? Oops, put it down a bit. Thanks, Sharon. Okay, hi Maria. Thanks, Cheryl. And that's my lot for this afternoon.